The air show was something that gave me a bit of a challenge as well. Originally, the design was that the puzzle was optional, and it wasn't a puzzle at all. It was an arcade sequence in the style of the skimmer race from Space Quest 1, where you controlled the car by clicking on either side of it to move it, and you had to dodge holes for a limited amount of time until the plane swooped in. Then you had to keep the car in a certain position so that Mabel could climb out and get onto the plane. It sounded a lot better on paper, and when I programmed it, it was pretty clunky. I left it towards the end to finalize because I wasn't sure how exactly to best code it. And as I kept playing it, I realized that it was really terrible and it was more frustrating than fun. So I just scrapped it and redesigned it from the ground up. I started thinking in terms of puzzles. I remembered Full Throttle and how there were some action sequences in that game which were in fact puzzles. And so I started thinking about how to best make this action sequence into a puzzle where you had to do things in the correct order and there was some logic behind it. So somehow it all came to me and I wound up with the design that you see now.
This doesn't look good any way you cut it.
And what's this little number on the side here?
Now then, there's no time to waste. I've got some big plans for the next few years, and I'm going to need all the help I can get.
You're lucky I've got so many.
Would you happen to have an idea of where I might be able to find some well-known people in the community to speak at tomorrow's event?
Thank you for banking with us, sir. Have a pleasant day.
I'll let you get back to your sunbathing.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we remember a very special man whose life was unfortunately cut short.
I'm afraid there isn't much that can be done. They've stopped all the trains going south.
Not particularly, but you're my best hope, and you need my help. So I figured you've got the best chance of actually getting this done.
Okay, and how big are we going to print these? Think nothing of it. Well, just give me one moment.
But I just came from inside the speakeasy. Your presence at the rally will ensure that the people leave with the proper ideals and finely tuned moral compasses. I think that gives me an idea.